Do you wish you had a way to make your posts better, that they could bring in more followers and sales? But then when you go and look for the information, you feel lost when it comes to understanding the actual insights that can support you? Want help making sense of all those numbers and graphs? Well, then we are here for you today.
We are. We have all the details because today we're going to break some of our most used metrics down so that you can use Instagram Insights to actually help you grow your business effectively.
By the end of this video, you'll know the few specific insights that we want you to work on and why, how they benefit you, how they can help you shape your Instagram strategy. And trust us, it's easier than it might sound or like it might look.
Yeah, we can't wait to get into it. But if you are new here, welcome. We are the team behind the Instagram Expert. I'm Subi Zimmerman.
And I'm Morgan Sutton. And together we've taught thousands of businesswomen how to actually make money on Instagram with our digital courses and coaching programs.
And if you're someone who feels like a total beginner because you just didn't grow up with a phone in your face all the time, I want you to know we do have answers for you. We have easier ways to help you grow your business and really leave the legacy that you want to. You're in the right place.
So, what are Instagram insights and why should you care about them? Let's start at the beginning, right?
Mhm.
So, this is data that's provided by Instagram to their professional accounts
Mhm.
that allows you, as the business owner, as the creator, to learn more about your followers and about your post performance. And by being able to understand these metrics, you are able to understand more about what content your audience is actually connecting with, what you should
Mhm.
focus more on. And this really saves you time. It helps you focus on what will really work.
Exactly, because likes, views, and followers, they just don't pay the bills. So let's dive into a few of the key insights that can really make a difference. So, first up is accounts reached. This tells you how many people your content is reaching, both with your followers and with your non followers.
Yeah, and when we say reaching, right, we mean like getting seen by, right? So here we are in the Instagram app. There are a couple different ways to look at insights. First, you could look at insights in your whole account by coming over to your account page, right, your profile, and hitting professional dashboard in the middle of the screen here. When I tap this, it will give us some overarching insights about the account, right? So if you are interested, you can come here and check it out and see kind of the
Mhm.
aggregated metrics that you're interested in. You can also look at metrics per post,
Yeah.
right? So if we come over to our feed here, say, for example, let's go to like our most recent reel.
Yeah.
And notice here at the bottom left hand corner, it says view insights. So many places to access this info, right? So,
Yeah.
and it also can be accessed in the backend settings. But anyway, if we hit view insights, right? So what were we talking about? Accounts reached.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
and this is really important because you want to be reaching actually more non-followers than followers. And it means that your content is bringing in those new eyes, which is really the growth mindset that you should be focusing on. And this really is what you want. A lot of people don't know about this. The dark blue shows non-followers and the light blue shows those followers. And I love that you pointed out the professional dashboard because a lot of people didn't know that that was there either. I think it's important to know how to get to all these metrics and not just focus on, what's happening front facing, but really with the insights and diving deep.
If you're ever wondering what an insight is, you can always hit this I button next to each
Mhm.
of the sections. That's a great way to get the
Yeah.
definitions from Instagram so that you really understand. Right? Reach is the number of people that have seen your reel at least once, whether or not they play it or not. Right. So,
Mhm.
so I love talking about this specific metric, Sue, because ultimately we really have to talk about like what is our point in being on Instagram, right?
Right.
And the point on being on Instagram is to do two things: to connect with our existing community, help stay top of mind, make sure that they remember you so that when they
Mhm.
want to solve a problem or have a desire, you're the one they go to for, right?
Yeah.
But then, second, our mission is to meet new people,
Yeah.
right? And so, by looking at this accounts reached section and paying attention to, is my content getting to non followers? That helps us understand uh, if what we're doing is working for our goal of
Mhm.
meeting new people.
Yeah, 100%. I
Right.
think that's really important to think of it that way.
Next, let's look at account engagement. So, this will tell you how people are actually interacting with your content, right? Whether or not they're liking, commenting, saving,
Mhm.
uh, if you're sharing it, right? This information is really valuable. So, we can look at this as a whole group in
Yeah.
the insights menu, which we'll look at in 1 second, but it's also, again, on each individual post. For
Mhm.
example, here on this post, if we scroll down, we can see real interactions, and we can see that 146 likes, but 72 people saved this reel. Eight
Ooh, that's
people
good.
shared this reel. That shows that people were connecting with it enough to want to reference it back later. That's especially important for a business like ours that sells courses
Yeah.
or coaching.
If your engagement is low, it might mean that your content is not relevant for your ideal audience, or it's not impactful enough to really drive the interactions. And a simple tweak could be just posting more consistently with reels that have strong and interesting hooks on them.
Yes, but there isn't just one answer, right? There's so much that could be done
Mhm.
to tweak your engagement, right? Like another important thing to consider could be, what is your call to action? Like, what is the suggested next step that you have for the people that follow you? Because if you are telling people in the post to save the reel or in the caption below to like the post and they're not taking that action, it might indicate something about the content that you're creating and if it's actually being seen as valuable to your followers.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Now, Sue, we've talked about two really useful metrics and like why they matter, which I think will help so many business owners when they're trying to decide their marketing. But there's something really important for us to
Mhm.
mention before we close out this video, which
Yep.
is insights are powerful and useful, but also can really drive you crazy if you put too much attention on it, right? If you're looking at your insights every day,
Yeah.
it can become a huge distraction and obsession. It's easy to get
Mhm.
paralyzed by them.
Yeah, I totally agree. Instead, I think you should just, carve out an hour once a month and look at your insights. And this is going to give you a better overall picture and really help you make more informed decisions without becoming you don't want this to become detrimental to your creativity at all.
Exactly. Or be something that gets you to stop posting altogether, right? It's another thing that really supports our mission to have people batch posting, doing multiple posts at one time, and really looking at their account as a holistic strategy versus
Mm.
post by post. Because post by post, there are too many different variables here.
Yeah.
That's why we want to be able to look overall and understand. So if you're looking at metrics every single day, you're ending up too narrow focused. Where if we're looking at the months of insights, we have more
Yeah.
to understand.
Now you know the top 2 insights to optimize your posting, but maybe you're not even there yet, and that's okay. Because we do have something that will help you support with this, which is our free Instagram post builder. This is gonna help you create posts that will convert strangers into engaged fans and buyers. You can check that out in the description below.
I believe that if you're having a difficulty getting your posting done, if every time you go and write a caption for a post, you are dealing with writer's block, you want this resource. There are plug
Mhm.
and play descriptions to support you through building your posts and actually getting out there consistently because that's what we need in order to grow our business with Instagram.
Thanks so much for tuning in. We look forward to seeing you on the next video.